Babe, can I be honest with you? I'm probably gonna say some things in this video that's probably gonna piss a lot of you guys off out there. And I'm so sorry in advance, but honestly, I'm really not, because for whoever this video is for, it's gonna activate you. And it's for a very specific person. This is for the woman who wants to achieve unrecognizable success. Like, you want to hit it big on social media, you want to make a lot of money, you want to have actually great love lives. You don't know how many people I've talked to in the past 2 weeks that are like, oh, I hate men, I'm just over it. Like, you actually don't want that. You want an amazing relationship and you really want to see that next level for yourself. Then here's the tea. If you want to live this next level life or whatever the case is, you have to stop being relatable, okay? It's time to be out of touch. The 1% is the 1% for a reason. Success is literally the most unrelatable thing out here. And here's the thing, you have so much creativity, so much beautiful ideas, so much uniqueness, but you keep on holding yourself back, conforming, and not saying what you really need to say and who you really are, because you're trying to fit in or something. Why are you doing that? Of course, the people around you don't have the same drive, dreams, or goals or standards as you. Get around new people. Stop conforming yourself to try to fit in, because that is literally stopping you from getting whatever you want. I literally just brought in $40,000 in 7 days. And ma'am, that is not relatable. Do you know, if I told the average person I did that and I didn't clock in at a job, I sat there and I was doing it from my bedroom, most people would get triggered by me saying that. And that's okay, because I don't want to live how most people live. I want to live nice. I want to live differently. And here's the thing that will make you stand out, so that you will always be able to get the results in life, because there's so many people that want to manifest things. And then there's so many people and hate on people who have the things that they really want. And I don't want that for you. I don't want you to be in the comment sections of people's videos just upset, mad, angry, and just mad. It's okay. Here's what you need to do. The first thing that you need to embody to have unrecognizable success and to manifest your dream life, it's a dream for a reason, because most people dream about it and don't have it. It's not a dream for you, it's real life. It's number one, I need you to become untouchable. I need you to become more selective. I need you to become more selective with your time, selective with your energy, selective what you watch, what you eat. It's time to take your life seriously. If you think about the people that you're surrounded with, the people that you be laying up with, and the people that you allow in your sphere, the social media that you listen to. When I'm scrolling online and scrolling on threads, scrolling on whatever, when you know how people be on social media and they be like, imagine going to this man's house and he's sitting there with your best friend having sex. I don't want to imagine that. If I see something like that, I don't scroll. I don't try to get the tea. I don't try to read the gossip. If it's not something that I want to create for myself, I will literally scroll right past it. I might even block it. I might even hide it. I might mute it. You know how you can go on Instagram and be like, I don't want to see this? If it's too ghetto, or if it's too much, or if it's not something I want, if it's too triggering, I do not feed my mind with that, because I realize the more I pay attention to something, just think about it. Let me know down below if y'all ever seen these thoughts. Let me know down below if y'all ever seen those threads or posts where people be like, imagine this, and it's like some type of bad outcome. I don't want to imagine that. And you shouldn't either, because whatever you put into your mind, you're basically telling yourself instructions. You're saying, I want more of this. And then you wonder why you walk around thinking that there's no good men out here, that money's hard to make, and all this kind of stuff. Meanwhile, you got other people sitting here just putting money out like it's nothing. I just made 40 racks in 7 days because I don't believe in none of that. I don't resonate with that. So you need to start becoming untouchable, especially with people who have access to you. Be selective with your time. Be selective with your energy. Be selective of how you go about focusing on things and how you go about doing things with your life, because you need to elevate yourself. You don't belong at the bottom. You belong at the top, baby. Number two, here's the secret. I'm going to say two things that contradict each other. Here's the first point. You have to manifest and have a habit of manifesting. Whether it's waking up every day, giving gratitude for what you want in your life like it's already done, whether it's creating a vision board, whether it's repeating positive affirmations, whether it's listening to my goddess affirmations while you're sleeping, right? Whether it's listening to different books or whatever the case is, and you're focusing on manifesting your dream life. You have to consciously manifest what you want, and you really want to study manifestation and really be clear about what you want and what you don't want. The people who get the most out of life, they don't just say, I want to manifest money. Do you know how many times I ask people, how much money do you want? And they're like, I don't really want to say anything. I don't want to cap it. Baby, you're not capping anything. When you give your brain something to focus on, that's how it can actually give it to you. And guess what? Once you get there, upgrade it again and again and again. But if you don't even know exactly what you want, and you're not daily working on manifesting it, whether it's affirmations, EFT tapping, inner work, whatever it is, if you're not focusing your brain on that every day, it's not happening. Here's the second point. I don't care how many times you meditate, visualize, spell work, pray, EFT, tap, 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 tap all over your body, jump up and down, act like you know, act like it's already done, pretend, journal, whatever you do. I don't care. It means nothing if you don't do anything practical to make what you want happen. I'm a 7-figure business owner, not just because I sit around and meditate all day. Well, that's a part of it. Here's the thing. You want to know why I make money? Because I have an offer. Because I coach clients, because I sell products, because I have 2 e-commerce stores where people can buy things from me, because I put myself out there, because I sell, because I market. A lot of you guys are like, I want to just manifest money. Oh my God, I just want to manifest money. And then you're like, yeah, it would be nice to be a business owner. And then when I look at your page, you're not posting anything. You haven't made a single post. You don't even know what you're doing. You don't even know what you're selling. And the thing is, when you start focusing on what you want and affirming and doing all the manifestation things, you start getting ideas. And a lot of you will get the idea and you'll get the download. You're like, oh my God, that's so exciting. You might even tell everybody about it. You might just obsess over it every day. You might start planning, but it means nothing if you don't take that action. Baby, I'm an executor. But the thing is, I do things that are in alignment with me, so it doesn't even feel like work. But best believe I've posted over 200 videos on YouTube, I believe. Best believe I show up and I put my stories together. I source products. I make it happen for myself. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like me stepping into what it is that I'm meant to be doing because it's in alignment. But you got to do it. When you get the download, when God's giving you instructions on how to move forward and getting what you want, do it. It's like you guys want the man of your life to just pop up at your doorstep and you're not even visible online. You're not visible in person. You're literally just not putting yourself out there and you're wanting results. Babe, it don't work like that. It could. It might for somebody out there in the world, and it does. But wouldn't you want to make your chances a lot stronger by just, I don't know, being visible? The next point is, you know how you don't want to be visible? You know how you struggle with visibility? And you know how you struggle with putting yourself out there? You know how you have all these doubts, insecurities, limiting beliefs, procrastination, and all these things? That right there, my friend, is the main thing that's stopping you from being successful. Your old self, the one that is comfortable with less than, the one that is comfortable with the familiar chaos, it's the biggest thing costing you everything. It's not the bills that you pay for. It's not your subscriptions. It's that your old self costs you everything. Because if you didn't have that old self and you actually invested in yourself, you went to the conferences, you go get the inner work, you go to the retreats, you get the mentor, you get the business coach, you do what you got to do, you get the books, and you actually shift your mindset and do the inner work daily. Now you don't have to worry about being stuck because you don't believe in being stuck. You know who you are. And you step forward and you show the world your greatness. You flaunt whatever it is that you have to offer. You walk in the room like you own it. You naturally hold yourself and know your standards, so you're not going to settle for less than, because that's just simply not who you are. You have to shift your identity. And the biggest way that I shifted my identity is I spent over 6 figures on myself, on my personal development, business development, learning how to do different things. And yeah, I didn't always have the money to afford it. I did it anyway. I figured it out. I made a way, because one thing that you can never take away from somebody is their mindset, how they think, their energy, and their personal development. So if you're not investing into yourself and you wonder why you're not getting results, you wonder why you're not seeing that next level, because you're not investing time and money in developing you consistently. And by the way, if you want to actually heal, if you want to release the old self so you can start actually making the millions that you said you wanted to make the 6 figures that you said you want to make, that you want to step into that next level version of yourself, you keep on being stuck, at some level and you're like, what is wrong with me? Listen, you have to come to my retreat in Bali. It's going to be remarkable, and it's going to take you on that process of unleashing the old and stepping you into who you're meant to be. So definitely check that out down below, okay? And you can submit your application. I talk to everybody because I'm energetically sensitive. I don't want to be with anybody for 7 days and it's not a freaking yes. So don't you worry about anything. If it's a fit, it's a fit. If it's not, it's not. But either way, you know. And if you're feeling these chills right now, it's because you're meant to be there. Last but not least, you're not honoring your intuition. The thing about women is we're specifically guided by God and the Most High. It's like we have a direct connection to our emotions and our intuition and our subconscious guidance. And most of the time, a lot of you guys are very smart, very intuitively smart and spiritually smart, right? So you'll get these ideas and these downloads and you'll get those nudges, like I said before. Everybody in your life might tell you, no, that's not the right thing to do. Don't do that. Don't do that. But there's something whispering into you saying, this is your path. This is what you're meant to do. Step into it. Do what you need to do. And you don't listen. But that's your intuitive guidance. You need to follow your intuitive guidance and listen to your body, listen to your spirit. And if you don't know how to do that, build a deeper relationship with the Most High and the Most Vast. Listen to yourself and really honor that intuitive guidance. My gut has got me here. I wouldn't be a 7-figure business owner if I didn't listen to my gut. If I didn't learn how to listen to, nah, it's time to close down this business. Or no, I don't really want to work with that client. Even though they're perfect on paper, I don't really want to work with them. And because you're not stressing about money, at some point you get to a place where the most important thing you know is your energy. And your intuition will always guide you to places that are going to protect your energy, uplift your energy, and make you more abundant. Because your intuition comes from the Most High, and your highest self wants to protect you, honor you, and guide you. So you got to listen to your guidance. It's not fear that's talking. Fear is loud and repetitive and worrisome. Intuition, it's deep, it's subtle, it's there, and you know it. It's God's voice. It's just that part of you that's like, I just know. Listen to that. That's your secret sauce when it comes to being a feminine entrepreneur. When it comes to knowing if someone's right for you or not, when it comes to a lot of different things, honor your intuitive faculty and develop your relationship with the Most High and Most Vast, and watch how easily you'll succeed than most people who are trapped in fear consciousness. But yeah, my ladies, that's a video on how to be successful. I hope that resonated with you. And if it did, make sure you comment down below 777 because we are in divine alignment. And if you know that you're ready to invest in yourself, you're ready to up-level your life, like reroute it, reroute it. You're ready to step into that version of yourself who gets what she wants. Clock it. Whatever she wants, she gets. And you don't even have to second guess it. You just get it. Then you need to come to Bali with me next year and transform from the inside out. And let's have a great time. Applications are now available. I cannot wait to talk with you and chat with you guys. Oh yes, and by the way, if you want to come to my Magnetic Goddess Retreat to absolutely transform your life and become a whole new person so you can get whatever the freak you want in this life, comment down below the word retreat and let's chat. Peace, my loves.